and this here may be tough to you. Snack cake to me, yeah, more hostess. This been overdue forever. Asked me when it was dropping, said never. Should've made you cut the feta, but I designed it Freemason Margiela.
What's good, Shellitronnn here, the most woke, no joking. I'm back again with a brand new video, and we are now on week 3 of our full 2018-2019 season preview for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And you're gonna hear this a lot, man. They have the Steelers on a Monday night football game, September 24th. This is a game I could see if this was week 4, Monday Night Football, week 4, after Jameis Winston's kind of confusing 3-game suspension. Not confusing that he got the suspension, but confusing why, in what world it's 3 games, how it's 3 games, but the next offense of this nature might be a ban for him. That's not what this video is about, but this is the kind of game, this is the kind of matchup that I can see if it's Jameis Winston coming back week 4, back from suspension, Monday Night Football at home in Tampa Bay. That's a game he could maybe get a trap game, kind of like an upset alert that gets sent to your phone. Like Jameis Winston just pulls it out of nowhere, which is kind of what he gets in trouble for. Either way, because you guys know that the Steelers sometimes like to play down to their opponent's skill. They're an elite team. They went 13-3 last year, but they had 2 games versus the Browns last year, week 1 and week 17. I think the week 1 game was decided by 3 points, and week 17 was decided by 4 points. And there was a few other games. I think it was a game against the Jets where they had a really, really bad showing. I think that might have been a 4-point game as well. Either way, they went 13-3, so there's no real issue there. But it feels like it should be an issue with the Steelers playing down to their opponents when they have a top 7 quarterback, number 1 a running back, and a number 1 receiver, or arguably number 1, maybe 1A, 1B receiver on their team, and a pretty skilled defense last year. Ryan Shazier's gone, but they still have a pretty decent, talented defense back there backing up their elite offense. But since that's not the case at all, you see it's Ryan Fitzpatrick, who, like I keep saying, somehow finds a way, whenever he's on a team, if you're the starting quarterback of a team or a fan of a team, you do not ever want to hear that your team just picked up Ryan Fitzpatrick in the offseason or on free agency, any of that, or they trade for Ryan Fitzpatrick, because even though he's probably close to being he's probably in the top 5 most reliable backup quarterbacks, or maybe just most talented. He's kind of mercurial where he can have a great game. He can go out and get you 3 touchdowns, maybe even 250, 275 yards. And the next game he'll give you 4 interceptions for less than 100 yards. But you never want to have Ryan Fitzpatrick on your team, no matter how good he can do for your team. Because no matter what happens, even if his game is unpredictable, but one thing is predictable when it comes to Ryan Fitzpatrick is he will always get a chance to start. Not because he proves himself, but because somehow, some way, your quarterback gets injured, your quarterback gets suspended, something will happen to your starting quarterback that lets Ryan Fitzpatrick get in the game. And that's simple. So, he's in the game. I don't see this game's gonna get out of hand quickly. It's gonna get ugly early and stay ugly, and it's gonna be a thumping. I don't know if I see the Bucs breaking 10 points. I'm not sure if they even score a touchdown, really. Do I see the Bucs scoring a touchdown on the Steelers defense? Let me just see. I mean, I do like Peyton Barber, and I do think Ronald Jones will be a really good piece for them. I mean, you have Ronald Jones, you have Jacquizz Rodgers, Charles Sims. Those are all pretty capable running backs in your backfield. None of them great, but none of them terrible either. Mike Evans, you really can't count him out, but I'm not 100% sold on just how well, which Ryan Fitzpatrick are you going to get? Are you going to get the Ryan Fitzpatrick that can actually pass the ball and get numbers? Or are you going to get the Ryan Fitzpatrick that throws for 3 interceptions for like 3 games straight? You never know. So, and we've seen even Jameis Winston, Mike Evans' superpowers get negated by Jameis Winston sometimes, and even he can't save the team. You have Deshaun Jackson. So there's weapons on the offense, but do I see them being able to actually be used effectively versus Steelers defense with Ryan Fitzpatrick at the helm? Probably not. I mean, O.J. Howard and Cameron Brate are a great 1-2 punch at at tight end. Now I need to start watching a few more Bucs games. I watched some games casually last year. I don't know what I meant. That is, I don't know if they run a lot of 2 tight end sets. For any Bucs fan watching this, do you guys run a lot of ace sets? Because this year, I think that could be a really great thing for you guys. Cameron Brate on one side, OJ Howard on the other side, or if you want to go heavy, I don't think I like that. But I think using 2 tight end sets will really make the game go a lot slower for Jameis. If it's his decision making that's an issue, which I think it is. On the defensive side, you guys did pick up JPP. You get draft Vita Vea, that Moana-looking dude. Is that racist? That might actually be racist. I mean, I shouldn't say that. Also, you have Gerald McCoy. So you have a pretty solid front 4. I wouldn't say your front 7 is solid. Your linebacker core leaves a lot to be desired. I mean, your linebacker core leaves everything to be desired, to be honest with you. I don't like any of your linebackers back there. I mean, actually, you know what? I will give it to you. I do like Quan Alexander and Levante David to a certain degree, but if that was my options, I would want a little bit more. I guess I'm kind of spoiled with having, Thomas Davis Sr. and Luke Kuechly on my team, but I feel like if my 2 linebackers were Quan Alexander and Levante David, I would be hoping for a little bit more. Obviously, you guys have Brent Grimes, who was great in the past. Great? He was really good in the past, but I don't see he's not that man anymore. Chris Conte, not terrible, not great. I don't see you guys who's going to cover literally anyone on the Steelers. Juju's going to have a night. If you guys want to go all out on AB, Juju Smith-Schuster's going to have a night, and he's looking to prove that he is the new young face of wide receiver cores. And I think he could really do it. Le'Veon Bell's gonna have a day. I just don't see you guys being able, or seeing the Bucs being able to stop this onslaught. I just don't see it happening. I mean, Cameron Hayward's gonna do some damage. I don't see. I'm trying to figure out. He has to Bud Dupree, Vince Williams, T.J. Watt, who's disgusting, bro. I just don't. You have to let me know who's going to do the work on the team, and we can talk about it. But I see this being probably a 3 field goal game out of the Bucs, 9 to probably 24. I'm saying 9 to 24 Steelers. You know what? 9 to 21, because I feel like the Steelers are going to play down to their opponents here. So that's my score prediction. What do you guys think, man? What are the score predictions, stat predictions? Does Ben get 3 touchdowns? Will it be more than 21 points or 24 points? Let me know in the comments below, and you already know to do that like button.
Cheers to you, appreciate the chance. Been told y'all I been the man. Been told y'all I had the gift. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Real ones gonna recommend. Count this as another win.